Welcome Libra to your weekly reading. This is for the 2nd to the 9th of February. I'm going to start off this week by pulling your charms. This will let us know the energy that is around you this week. And you have the Sun, the Bee, and the Angel Wing. Libra, when the Sun appears, it is very similar as to getting the Sun in the tarot. It speaks to us of pure joy, happiness, divine inspiration coming your way. It's a period of lightness where things just seem to be getting better for you. Doors are opening where they once were closed, and people being far more receptive to you. The Bee coming through is another very positive sign, because what I do feel is that you're going to be getting sweet results in what you're now working on and aiming for. And finally, with the Angel Wing here, we know, my dear Libras, that you have divine protection and guidance around you this week. So the energy around you is strong and very positive. Right, let's move on now to your tarot reading. And this week we're going to look at what you know versus what you're missing. So let's go ahead and see what the messages are for you. Libra, I'm going to start off by looking at what you already sense about this week. Then, what you're misreading. Thirdly, what you're not seeing at all. What actually happens this week. And finally, how to make the most of it. I'm going to start off over here with Queen of Wands and Four of Pentacles, and we're looking at what you already sense about this week. Libra, you are presenting under this message as Queen of Wands. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of Queen of Wands I am speaking about. And we see you entering into this week feeling the energy of the sun with the sunflower, which is resonating with our sun over there. Queen of Wands energy is dynamic, it's invigorative. Queen of Wands is a queen that goes after what she wants. So we see you determined, we see you filled with focus, and you could have something that you're working on closely with spirit, especially with the Angel Wing and our cat over here, telling us, my dear Libras, that many of you know that when you work and co-create with spirit, this is when you bring magic into your life. I do feel that there is one big project you are working on, and it's something where you are laying a strong foundation that's going to be around for a long time. So it could be that you're taking, say for example, your finances very seriously. And perhaps you've never looked at savings before or a retirement plan before. But now, no matter what stage of life you are in, you could be thinking of, how can I make this more secure? How can I put myself in a better financial position? This could be, Libra, that you're looking to commit more deeply to a certain relationship in your life. This could be with your significant other, or perhaps with your business partner, something where you are going to build something that's going to be there for you for many years to come. Now let us move on and see what you might be misreading this week. And we have Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. And what I'm seeing here, my dear Libras, is that you could be misreading a certain new beginning of your life. And this could be a new beginning that is connected with our Four of Pentacles, or it could come through in another area totally. But it's something you're looking at starting right now. It could be looking for a new job, looking for a new home, looking to start something new, to expand your horizons in some way, maybe an online course or a new activity like yoga or sculpturing or pottery, or maybe a new book club or hiking club, something like that. And what you're misreading, my dear Libras, is that you need to be realistic with regards to how quickly you're going to get the results you are aiming for. Some of you could be feeling as though you're going to start your new job and within 6 months you're going to get a promotion and be made a manager or director. You could be imagining that you're going to start dating and within 8 months' time you could be married. You need to be realistic. All new beginnings take time to grow and develop. And if you set your expectations too high, my dear Libras, you could be setting yourself up for disappointment. I do feel you will reach your goal, but it's going to take longer than you anticipated. Now let us move on and see what you are not recognizing at all, where your blind spot might be this week. And we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Now Libra, this is very interesting because there is somebody coming through here presenting as King of Wands. Once again, this could be a masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Wands I'm speaking about. And when we have the King and the Queen of the same suit of the tarot coming through, it speaks to us of a relationship with soulmate or twin flame energy around it. Now, this could be somebody already in your life or somebody coming in. And Libra, this could be any relationship, but there is a strong energetic pull here that this person is meant to be in your life right now. They have a very significant role to play in moving your life forward in a very big and dramatic way. Now, what you could be missing totally is recognizing who King of Wands is. And a very simple example of this could be is that you have your heart set on meeting somebody romantically that looks a particular way. And you have met somebody who you really like, you get on exceptionally well with, you have a lot in common, but they don't look like the person you thought you would end up with. And so you could be discarding what could be the most perfect person for you. You could go on a job interview this week, Libra, and the person sitting across from you could be King of Wands. And the job is not what you thought it was. Perhaps the work is different. The pay is not exactly what you thought it would be. It doesn't tick every box, and you might have the urge to walk away from it. But what I am seeing here is that there is a big, untapped and unseen opportunity here for you. Even though it's not what you thought it would be, don't discard it, because, my dear Libras, this could take you down a whole different pathway, but a pathway that is going to be extremely exciting and surprising for you. I think it's going to be quite wonderful. Let's move on now and see what actually could happen this week. And we have 9 of Cups and the 5 of Swords. Now, Libra, this Five of Swords tells me about a victory or a win, but it's not a straightforward victory or win. It's as though you've won something and you didn't quite expect what happened before to happen. So this could very well relate to what we have just seen and spoken about. Or it could be, Libra, that you've been working incredibly hard on a certain area of your life, and it could be a situation or a relationship, and all of a sudden it comes to an end. You get the result you want, but it hasn't been easy going, so you're quite exhausted by the end of it. But ultimately, with Nine of Cups here, my dearest Libras, you are going to be getting wish fulfillment. So whether it is an unexpected win coming in or a win that you've accomplished after a hard and challenging period, you are getting exactly what you have dreamt and wished for. You are going to be feeling this wonderful energy of, I wished for it, I prayed for it, and now I'm about to love it. Let's move on now and see how you can make the most of what is happening this week. And we have the Chariot and the Five of Cups. Now, my dear Libras, the best way to make the most of this week is to acknowledge that what has happened in the past is no longer relevant or viable. Leave the past in the past, because to carry that energy with you is only going to veer you off course. You have two cups standing behind you, filled with opportunity and possibility. And it is these areas that we have just spoken about. This new foundation you are building for yourself, and this King of Wands coming in and giving you something quite wonderful. Something I do feel that it's going to impact and change your life. There is wish fulfillment waiting for you. This is the week to lift your head up, take that black cloak off that could be pulling you down, and that is just nostalgia of things that haven't worked out for you in the past, and face what is actually going on and happening. If you do that, my dearest Libras, you place yourself in the energy of the Chariot. It's a fast-moving and strong card speaking to us of success and victory, all elements that we have picked up for you the entire week. The only thing that can stop you now is if you, my dear Libras, take yourself off course by focusing on elements of the past. Nothing can be done about it. What's done is done. The milk has spilt. Now, look at what is going on right now for you and focus on that, and you are going to see how things play out for you. Sweet results are waiting for you, my dear Libras. You just need to be realistic about the timelines you're giving yourself, and you need to stay on your path. I think this is going to be a very exciting week for you. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.